Well, this is the ongoing saga of 350 Chevy in the $800 step van that I bought. I've now got the heads back on, got them out of the machine shop. I have a Edelbrock 2601 intake manifold. I'm also converting this engine over to a 1996 Serpentine drive, and I'm just making this video to try to help somebody not go through the same crap that I have trying to get this thing to work. The thing is, before I knew what I was doing, basically, 1996 has a sensor on the back of the power steering pump that goes here, which I took and I capped off because it actually helps to boost the pressure when you're at idle and you don't need it. The other thing I notice is that this particular stud right here sticks out too far and is going to contact the engine block, and I'm going to have to cut it off. So the other thing is, hard to find a power steering hose that actually works with this because this is all Hydro Boost stuff that I bought at the parts place. Also, this is an air conditioning eliminate pulley, and I had to grind some spots off of it to get it to go over the top of the valve cover. But I bought extra tall valve covers, which I had to actually grind an inch off of this bracket to make it work. But I'm gaining on it. I'm hoping to get this thing running here in about 2 weeks. Got to make up my mind on a carburetor, and away I go. I'm just about ready. Had to notch the frame to put the headers on. I got Shorty truck headers on it, which you can see there. It's been kind of a pain, actually, but hopefully by the time I'm done, it'll be well worth it, and I'll be driving down the road. I had to take two hoses and make into one with a coupling right here. Had to figure out, I still got to hook up my wiring to the alternator. Still got to do a little bit of wiring. I got my distributor in. I got this thing static timed. Should be ready to rock and roll here one of these days. I think it's going to be fun. This thing is geared very low. I probably think I could start in 4th gear and maybe beat Mustang stoplight to stoplight. We'll see. Wouldn't that be fun? And as always, I'm using all AMSOIL products. AMSOIL brake fluid, AMSOIL engine oil, antifreeze, high quality stuff, especially with the antifreeze that uses a different process that you won't buy in a parts store. The stuff in the parts store is kind of junk because it's full of all kinds of minerals that you don't really need in there, and it just clogs up your system. So go AMSOIL, go Gearheads. Everybody have a good day. It is 93 degrees here in Roanoke, Virginia, and I'm sweating doing this, but hopefully this is a labor of love, and everything will be good. I got a brand new brake booster installed. I found out that this brake booster, not any brake booster will work. This particular yoke, or it's really kind of, yeah, I guess it's kind of a yoke, but it's 2 inches shorter on this model, on this step van. So you got to be careful with that. I actually had to take the back of the brake booster off, put it onto the new brake booster. And again, this particular high pressure hose right here is a royal pain in the butt to try to find one that'll work. But I'm having a good time. I might have this thing running by next year. Have a good one, everybody. Just putting this up if it helps somebody. I hope it does. Have a good one.